Hello and welcome. Welcome to week 2 of your 12-week challenge. So my name is Vanessa. You met me last week. And I'm here to guide you through, yet again, another Active Ager and Adaptive Athlete program or workout today. So week 2, I do have some dumbbells. So we're going to be using them for our biceps and our triceps. You can do body weight only. Absolutely, body weight is beautiful. You could also grab some soup cans or water bottles, those smaller, like 500 milliliter water bottles, or just about anything else that you have laying around at home, as long as you have 2 of them. Or if you only have 1, then you do one side at a time. We want to try to make sure that they're going to be even. Okay, so water and dumbbells get tucked under your chair so that we do not end up hitting them or tripping on them in any way, shape, or form. Just a reminder that as we are in our chair class here, we like to come forward towards the edge of our chair so that we are working our core and we have the ability to move easily side to side. All right, are you ready? Just like last week, if you want to turn on your own music, you absolutely can. And then you hit pause, and when you're ready to come on back, and here we go. So we start with our seats. We find our seat. We come a little bit forward from the edge of the chair, towards the edge of the chair. We're going to plant our feet on the earth, about hips distance apart, knees over the ankles, knees and toes in the same direction. Then bringing awareness to your sitting bones. And from that place of connection with the chair, we're going to think about lengthening through the spine, lifting through the crown of the head. We want to keep our chin gently tucked in. And then let's talk about our breath. As you inhale, your belly, back, and sides expand. And as you exhale from the bottom up. I call this a hug, lift, knit. Drawing upwards, it's not belly button to spine. Deep breath in. And exhale, think of lifting. So we just want to avoid downward pressure on the pelvic floor. So we want to keep that little lift right here. We're going to do some shoulder shrugs so you can release your hands down. We're going to bring your shoulders up to your ears and then slowly release. If you want to be a little bit more forceful, you can clench up and then go and drop them. But choose. We can also go slow and slow. So bringing them up and then bringing them down. Our structure for today is very similar to week 1, where we have the same sections. We have our warm-up mobility. Welcome. That's what we're doing right now. And then we have our cardio, get the heart rate up. And then we have some strength training. And then we have those posture balance challenges. And then we cool down, just like that. Almost done with this one. Ooh, next is one of my favorites. Okay, bring your hands to your hips. We're going to take your chest out to the right, circle forward to the left and back, and pause and go the other way. So a circle through the torso where you pause at the back and reverse direction. So it might feel weird if this is the first time you've ever done it. I mean, if I haven't done it in a little while, it still feels weird to me. You just want to find some mobility, especially through our ribs. Especially if we breathe very shallow. Our ribs have a tendency to kind of become, I'm going to use the word stuck. Let's unstick them together. All right, meet at the back and pause. Now you might remember the heel and toe lifts from last week. We're going to do that again. So toe, toe, heel, heel. We're just going to make a little pattern with it, perhaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it fun. Maybe you don't like my pattern. I'll never be insulted. The good old saying, you can't be everyone's cup of tea. Well, maybe not all of my moves are going to be your favorite, and that's okay. Oh, heel, toe, toe. Let's switch leads. So toe, toe, heel, heel. Work the brain. Exercise is proven to help reduce or delay cognitive decline for many reasons. One of them is making your brain work while we move. Almost there, and pause. So now, listen to your body. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, side bend over. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, side bend over. Deep breath in, and out, and in, and out. All right, a little hiccup over here. My apologies. Breathe in, and breathe out. And breathe in, and breathe out. I think Vanessa, my shoulder's already talking to me. You can stay with your hands maybe by your ears. Same thing, inhale up and exhale down. Right? We have to listen to where our body is each day. Finish up your second side and come back upright. Remember those marches? We're going to march again. Exhale, knee lift and lower. Exhale, knee lift and lower. Breathe. So you can go fast, you can go slow. The idea here is our warm-up. So whatever works for you. So last week we did this 3 different times. We did it in a warm-up, we did it as cardio, and then we did it as kind of our core strength. So here I invite you to do whichever variation you want, fast, slow. Keep breathing. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. And rest. We'll grab some water, and we're coming into our cardio. This time apparently only gave us 30 seconds between. My apologies. So maybe it's just a quick sip of water. So it's the same pattern for the cardio. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest, transition to the next move. Our first move is going to be our front punches. So we say, you need to let out any frustration here. We're going to bring our hands up to our face, and then we're going to punch forward. So notice there's just a little twist through my torso as I do this. Now, go out as far as your arms are comfortable. Not quite to 100% extension. So always just a little bend in the elbow. Maybe there's a big bend. You do what's right. And bring your hand right back up to your face to protect it as you go. Ha. And then you can have fun making noise. Go ha, ha. If you want. I enjoy. But that's me. 3, 2, 1. We get a rest. Our next move is what I call a fly jack. So don't worry, we're not going to buzz around like flies. So remember those taps to the side we did last week? It's the same idea with that. We're going to bring our arms out in front. And as the toe comes out, we open our arms. Just like that. So this is beautiful for adding to the heart rate. So tap and tap. Squeeze between the shoulder blades, so it's beautiful for working your back while we're here. Helps keep us upright as we go. Great? Yeah. Great job. Don't forget to breathe. Almost there. Okay, take your break. Woo. Take your break. Now, we're going to add a little leg lift to our punches. Bring your hands up on guard. Protect your face, protect your ribs. As you lift your right leg, you punch your left arm. Ha. Ha. Have fun. You can make it faster. You can make it slower. Remember, the goal is to get your heart up, your heart rate up. Nobody else's. This is personal. It's always personal, isn't it? It's always these workouts are about you. Ha. Sorry. I'm not. I like to go ha as I move into it. Ha. And rest. Okay. We give the legs a little bit of a break. Come right back into the upper body. It is a reach up and a pull down. So this also is going to work your back, opens through the front of the body. So then you can go as fast or as slow as you want. Kind of like almost jumping jack arms, actually. We should call it jumping jack arms. So we pull down, ha. Remember, your shoulders are yours. Maybe it looks like this, right? Maybe. That's okay. Maybe this was better for you. Go back here. We can always find a way to make something work as long as we are listening to our bodies. Last week, I think I told you, sharp, stabbing, shooting sensations are not welcome. Nope. So if you ever feel any of those, choose a different move. Anything else we've done, rest. And rest. But anything else we've done so far, you can always do again. We are coming back into it, though, restarting with our jabs, our forward punches. So just the punches, hands up on guard, and then punch. And take that little twist through your torso. Plant your feet flat on the earth. You've got this. I call this one also our nose punch. So aim towards nose height. Where you are right now, nose height. So we want to try to keep our arms up in line with our shoulders. Aim for the nose. I'm not a violent person, but it's nice to know where you're aiming, right? When you're taking it into some punches. Focus. Ha, ha. And rest. Whew. Roll the shoulders, shimmy side to side, do whatever you need. We're coming back into our fly jacks. So your arms are going to come straight out in front, whatever that means for you. And then we tap and open. And choose your happy pace, the pace that is going to get your heart rate up to that 6, 7 out of 10 mark, right? And as soon as you start adding arms and legs together, it really starts to build the heart rate faster. The bigger your movements, by the way, we do want to end in line with our body. I don't want you to go any further back. But the bigger your movements, the bigger the heart rate. The faster the movements, the bigger the heart rate. Just a few more seconds and rest. Rest. Okay. We are coming into our seated march with our punch. So it's opposite arm and leg that are going to go at the same time. Find your guard. Here we go. Self-paced, self-paced. Try to stay upright through the torso. Try to lengthen through the spine as best you can. So aiming for a nose. Ha, ha. Have fun. Ha, ha. And we're here for a good time. Yeah, and if you just got that song stuck in your head, you're welcome. Me too. Here for a good time, not a long time. We have 3 more seconds. Finish up and rest. All right, we're coming into our reach and pull or our jumping jack arms or whatever worked for you. So we go in about 5 seconds. Get ready. Lengthen. Here we go. Arms up. Pull down. Your pace doesn't have to look like mine. Sorry, it's a busy day in the parking lot outside my door here, and there's just a puppy looking in. It was a little distracting. All right, keep pulling down. Ha, ha. Again, make it yours. Maybe it's smaller. Maybe your arms don't want to go all the way up. Maybe they preferred that front and back motion from earlier. Breathe. We are so close to done. The cardio section. Under 10 seconds. Ah. And breathe. All right, it's our long 1-minute rest. So we can grab some water. And we're coming into the strength portion. So we're actually going to start with some bicep curls. The front of your arm. So grabbing your weights, if you're using any. Remember, body weight is beautiful. Soup cans, water bottles, just about anything that you have at your disposal is going to be perfect. So choose what you have, and then we make our way to our seat. I'm going to do both arms at once. I'll show you some variations. So I want you to have your palms facing each other. This is called a hammer curl, in both arms at once, or maybe you want to single. Maybe you only have one item to hold, and then you're going to do the whole first round on one side. Okay? Here we go. Exhale, curl, and inhale, lower. Exhale to curl, and inhale to lower. Stay upright through the torso, and relax your jaw. Think about the muscles you're working as they work. So the front of your arm. Yep. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. I think I said last week, I prefer, for myself and for many people I work with, it is an exhale on the exertion. So that can really be supportive through our core, our pelvic floor, all of those areas really benefit from that. Now, sometimes it is opposite, and that's okay if you're finding your opposite. Don't worry, we're all unique. We get a rest. So our next move is for the back of the upper arm, our triceps. I've heard them called many things over the years. We're just going to call them our triceps, okay? They're beautiful and they're strong. So I'm going to give you, actually I think we'll do our bent over variation today. So we're going to take a little hinge forward. I want you to pull your arms in, and same thing, we can go both arms at once. Ready? Join me. Or you can go one arm and then in, and then the other arm and then in. I'm just going to do a little bit from the side so you can see. I really want a full extension on your elbow. That is where your tricep is happiest. I'm going to do 2 to this arm to make sure they're even. All right. I sometimes like to think about reaching your knuckles to the wall behind you. Really straightening your arm. You can even hold a split second at the top. We call that time under tension. And that can really, really help engage the muscle, just that extra, extra bit. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Oh, little rest. I am going to put my dumbbells down. Now we are going to stay on one leg for this next move. Because I'm never going to hit the time just right at the halfway mark at all. So let's start by extending your leg. You might already activate your thigh muscle, the front of your leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift from the lower belly. Lengthen. Take a breath in. Exhale, leg lift. It's okay. You know what? If you straightened your leg and it's like, nope, not today, Vanessa. That's okay. You can take a bent knee raise. It'll look a lot like the marches we did. You're still gonna work your thigh. Yeah, you can even put your hand there. Feel that beautiful muscle engage as you lift. Why not? Let's be proud. Be proud of what you're building. Ah. Whew. Keep breathing. Ah. 10 more seconds. My other leg is all like, oh, this feels lovely. It's gonna get its turn. Don't worry. All right, come on in. We have one more lower body move before we repeat all of the moves, all these 4 moves. So it's our calf raises. So you can go single and single. You can double up. You could go single, single, and double if you want a fun pattern, but do what feels right. Come on, upright, relax the jaw, the forehead, deep breath in and out, and now calf raise. We press into the balls of the feet, and unlike when we did this earlier in the warm-up or last week in the posture section, we're really going to slow down even more. I want you to feel your calf muscles kick in. Yeah? Yeah. Keep breathing. This one, some of them, for me at least, do require just a little extra focus to really dig in and feel. So into the balls of your feet, find your calf muscles. Just one more, right here. And rest. Okay, well, our rest is actually our prep time because we're gonna grab our dumbbells again, and I did not do a good job tucking those back under my chair. My apologies. We come back into our bicep curls, our hammer curls. If you did one arm last time, of course, I'm going to encourage you to stick to the same variation and just do the other arm. If you want, though, I have a fun pattern for us where we can hammer curl up, rotate our palms, release down. Ready? Join me. Hammer curl up, rotate your palms, release down. Now curl up with your palms forward, rotate palms in, and release down. So it's a hammer curl to a regular curl to a hammer curl. Now, this is, like I said, if you were doing one side at a time, like you have one weight to use, please make sure that you stick with the hammer curl for the whole thing. Right? We want to be even on the sides. Maybe you don't enjoy this. Stick with the hammer curl. That's okay. I already said my feelings won't be hurt. So I just want to help you get strong and feel good. Strong and mobile. And rest. Okay, get a little rest. We got 30 seconds. We're coming back into our triceps shortly. That's right. Right, maybe you need a little wiggle, a little shimmy. Make it yours. Make it yours. Okay, here we go. Getting set up. Engage through the core, relax the jaw, little hinge forward, elbows pull back, and then extend out and come on in. I won't change this one on you. Straight out, straight in. Big extend and come on in. Extend and come on in. You're doing amazing. Keep breathing. You've got this. Fabulous job. We are halfway there. Yeah. Keep breathing. Inhale as your arms come in and exhale as they press out. You are doing so great. You showed up, right? Come on in and up. Now let's tuck our dumbbells under our chair. And we're coming into our leg extensions on the other leg. Your first leg is like, whew, thank goodness, I get a break. Yeah, it does. So go ahead, sit upright, relax your jaw, soften your forehead, extend your leg out. All right, we're gonna lift and down. So same as before, you can put your hand there and you can feel that muscle that you're working so hard. Yeah, it also helps bring the focus to it, right? Think about the muscle it works harder. I will preach that forever. Like on the other side, if having your leg extended is just not right today, that's okay. Absolutely. You do the bent knee leg lift. Still going to keep it on one side. Ooh. Keep breathing. You can do this. Rest. Oh, bring your leg in. Okay, we have one more strength move. We are back to our calf raises. So choose your pattern, choose your journey. This is it for the strength portion of class today. So sitting upright, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Take a breath in and go ahead, let's get started. We started a few seconds early. That's okay. It's one rep. One rep. We can do one extra rep, right? Remember, honor your body. Take breaks when you need. Do not let me push you too much. Do not let me hold you back. I want you to focus on your calves here. Just a few more. Just a few more. We're almost at our next break. Our next water break, our next breathing break. Please breathe. Shouldn't say that. You're always breathing, right? Exhale for the calf raise. And inhale down. One more. Let's do one more. And rest. Okay, we're coming into our posture, core, balance section here. A little bit of agility, actually, also a little bit more brain work than we've done so far coming at us. Reminding myself of what I wrote for us. And you know, I wrote this earlier this week. It's Saturday. I wrote this on Monday. You know, have to remember a little bit. So from here, we can bring our hands to our thighs. And we're going to take a little lean forward. This is our plank. This is your chair plank. Okay, exhale, brace for the belly. We lift, not belly button to spine, but we lift. Elbows hug in and they bend back. This might already feel like work, it should. Now we're going to take it into a cross shoulder tap, and down, shoulder tap and down. Relax your jaw. I don't know who needed to hear that, but inevitably one person does. Sometimes it's me. Usually one person has to hear that, though. Not has to, needs to, wants to. We tap and tap. Now, if this is getting to be a little bit much, take a break. You can stay upright here and do it here, or you can always come back in. Either way, we want to keep the core engaged. And we're just doing a little cross-body shoulder tap, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Yeah. You are so close. Just a few more here. Rest when you're even. Quick rest. We're coming into some seated twists. So we want to stay lifted and lengthened. We want to bring our hands. There's a party out there. I'm sorry. I'm just like a squirrel. So coming up, right? And we're going to exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to center and exhale, twist to the left. And inhale to center. And center. If there's something moving within my peripheral, it tends to catch my attention a little bit. And I'm like, hoping nobody's trying to come in for any reason. So my apologies for looking to the side a lot. Let's just breathe here. Exhale to twist and inhale to center and exhale to twist. So here's what I like to say in my yoga class. There is no gold star for pushing a twist deeper than you need to. So if your twist doesn't look like mine, that's okay. Many instructors I know, or at least a few other yoga instructors I know, have also, well, at least once in their life, gone, oh, I can twist deeper, and it's not always gone well. So listen to your body, twist to your range of motion, and now we get to rest. One more move for us right here. I'm calling it our seated bird dog. Great for your core, front, back, and sides. So you can bring your hands down. We're going to hinge just a little bit forward. I can show this from the side. And then you're going to lift your one arm on up and then bring it down. And just so I can move to the other side, you're going to bring the other arm up and then we bring it down. That's all. Lift up and lower down. And we reach up and we lower down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Your own pace, by the way. So I want you to look just slightly in front of your feet. That'll keep your neck in good alignment with your spine. I don't want you to look all the way down, and I don't want you to look up at me. About a foot in front of your feet is probably perfect. Your own pace. You can think of it also as giving a giant thumbs up. Sorry. I am corny, and I am not apologetic for it. Okay, finish up your second side. Maybe you already are. It is our cool down and stretch time. So give me a few shoulder rolls. All right, we're going to inhale, sweep up. Exhale, take a side bend. Breathe into your ribs. Inhale, come on up. And exhale over to the other side. Breathe into your ribs. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, we're going to bring our hands down. We're going to do a shoulder chest opener here. So you're going to sweep your arms around in front, reach on up, and then pull your elbows in and down, open your heart. Let's do that one more time, but pause. Pause at the top. Bend your right elbow, gently press down, pat yourself on the back, and maybe lunge to your left. So we're going to get triceps and hip flexors all at once. Let's start by releasing our hands and bringing them down. And then we'll slowly make our way back to center. One full shoulder opener. And then one where we pause at the top. This time, bend your other elbow, your left elbow, gently press down, pat yourself on the back for showing up, and now lunge to your right. Breathe here. And slowly release your arms, bring your hands on in, and then come back to center. Oh, if it feels okay, we're going to do a little bit through our hips as our last stretch here. So here's your options. One, cross your right ankle over your left. This will actually be a hip opener. You can stay here. 2, you can cross over like this. Or 3, with your ankle on your thigh and flex your foot. Breathe here. Wherever here is for you today. This moment is what matters, not where you were yesterday or where you're going to be tomorrow, right now. All right, slowly release your leg. And let's go to the other side. So we start either with our ankles crossed, our knees crossed, or our ankle. Flex your foot if you're up, and pause and breathe. And let's slowly release. Bring your hands to your heart. We'll inhale, take a deep breath in, reach out, around, and up. Exhale, hands back to heart. Thank you so much for joining me for week number 2. I hope you had a great workout, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Take care and have a beautiful day.